Hey, it's Meredith. Hi. Happy Friday. I'm here with our weekend reading for the 20th, 21st, 22nd of September 2019. We are using Tarot Grand Lux again today because it delivered a bit of a sonic boom, a spiritual sonic boom in yesterday's reading, and I'm of the thought that once was good but twice as nice with this deck, so here we are. And while I shuffled for this reading, yesterday's reading drifted in heavily, so I feel that we're in a bit of a page turner story of the journey here with the tarot cards. So if you haven't seen yesterday's reading, you might want to watch it before you watch this one. All right, let's get into it. Our card from the bottom of the deck for this weekend is the Hermit. Okay. So my guides and angels are talking about this card, and one of its messages is that a quest beckons, and we are in contemplation of our experiences. So here's the connection to yesterday's reading. We had the Ace of Wands in this position yesterday, and it was all fire and heat and illumination. So the illumination is here in the Hermit's lamp for today's message, for this weekend's message. And what I sense here, what I feel from my guides, that Ace of Wands was illuminating what was on the other side of the Ace of Pentacles. So the Ace of Pentacles was a doorway, a gateway, a threshold we stepped across into a new realm of experience where we have very little experience, but the adventure calls. The quest beckons, Hermit, and here we are. The guides are saying that the light of the Ace of Wands is only going to glow so far into this new leg of the journey. So here in the background we have a river here. This is the river of manifestation that we saw in the star card yesterday. So we've got to take our lamp with us as we travel deeper in and explore. So yes, there is enlightenment, and yes, there's a bit of solitude on this card. We can only contemplate our experiences within our own selves. However, I feel that this is very much a shared journey. And the sharing is in the enlightenment of discovery, because we cannot help but to share what we discover enthusiastically with those we connect with, those we love, and those we travel with, right? So let's see our next card. How sweet is that? Another ace, and not just any, it's our Ace of Pentacles showing up again from yesterday. So more doorways of opportunity open for us. It means the exploration is endless. It's infinite, and there is an abundance of experience and enlightenment awaiting us along the journey. Aces also, new beginnings, fresh starts, and they bring great high vibe frequency to all of the cards nearby. So let's see what this is connected to. Very nice. Nine of Cups. You know, there's typically a surge of energy off this card, a surge of excitement, because yes, it's like a dream come true and a wish fulfilled, right? And it's raising a glass to your own manifestation process, your success with it. Today, though, as I look at this card, I feel a gentle energy on it, almost a tender energy. It's got some relief and relaxation. It's popping through that doorway on the Ace of Pentacles. Approaching it was challenging. It was difficult, even scary, you know, and then like imagine the horror film as the person reaches forward to turn the doorknob to the basement door to go investigate that sound, right? Then they become a statistic. Okay. That's what the approach may have felt like to many of us on that Ace of Pentacles. But not only have we opened the door and gone through, now we're raising a glass to ourselves. We're really pleased with ourselves for having done that, and it's quite exciting. So the Nine of Cups, as you know, is very much a fulfillment card. It's celebration and joy. It's also heightened intuition, and in some decks you'll see a skull somewhere in the artwork, and there's a nod there to the Death card because it took a lot of simultaneous endings and beginnings, which the Death card is a master of, to reach this point, to step through this portal and experience this new leg of the journey and to answer the call of that beckoning quest, right? So this is a put your feet up, let your heart rate come down just a little bit, relax, take some deep breaths, and celebrate. Now we have 2 cards in our next position, and the first of those is the World. Oh, how perfect. How perfect. Yes. This is the energy I'm feeling in the Nine of Cups. There's reward and joy, fulfillment and completion. And there's also, in the World card, there's a message of experiencing the rapture of your soul's expression through your heart space. How's that for fulfillment? That's what's in the World card. This is what we're toasting and celebrating here in the Nine of Cups. This is what has come for us or welcomed us on the other side of that Ace of Pentacles. So this is a weekend to savor and really enjoy all that's taken place in this story of the tarot cards this week. And the card coming with it, look at that, the Lovers. Again, we had the Lovers yesterday. This is harmonization of divine masculine, divine feminine within the self. And this is in our ripple effect. And I tell you often that there are more cards to be pulled when we see the Lovers card, and because there is a choice to be made on the card. The feeling continues from yesterday's reading that the choice has been made. No other cards are really necessary at this point. We are celebrating the rapture of our soul's expression through our heart space on this card. We've made choices. We've said yes. We're continuing to say yes to the Ace of Pentacles, and we are continuing to toast our journey and celebrate our successes. Oh, this is beautiful. Really, really like this. It's a sweet energy to roll into the weekend with. So I simply want to say enjoy all of it. Let's move on to Angel Answers. Ooh, we already have one falling out. Take action. We continue to do so. Yeah. It's not necessarily a time where we feel like resting. We'll pause, yes, put our feet up, relax a bit, celebrate, toast. But we are continuing to journey on along the river of manifestation here. We are compelled. The quest really does beckon. Okay, next. So yes, allow these cards to answer a question for you. Allow them to be a fresh reading within the reading or a confirmation for you. Whisper to your guides and angels right now and ask them to give you the next card. What do they want to share with you? Woo! On the floor. Communicate clearly, right? No verbal clutter, folks. Say it, speak it, be direct. I actually need that message. I got lots to say. Next card. Forgiveness. Ooh. I rarely elaborate on this card when it comes out of this deck. because my sense of it is that we all know where this belongs. So, have at it. Check out Ho'oponopono. Check that out on YouTube. All right, one more of these. I'm actually glad to see this. Compromise. This is not a card that we see very often at all. And in recent readings, we've had the message of not compromising. Cooperating, yes, but not compromising. Not being talked out of our joy or dialing down our bliss or sacrificing our intentions and our manifestations because it would be easier for someone else. It would pave the way for them if we were not so. If we were not so. And we're not doing that any longer. So I'm going to shift this to cooperate. It took quite a journey for us to stand on the foundation that we are on now, and we've sacrificed it more than once. And that's not something we're willing to compromise any longer. So that's where cooperate comes from. All right, folks, let's do our last card, our affirmation card from the universe has your back. And I invite you all, if there's a deck you'd like to see, I've made this invitation before, and I have not fully acted on it, though I am willing to. If there's a deck you'd like to see for affirmation at the end of the reading, recommend it, please. I'll check it out. Our affirmation is, I honor how I want to feel. How about I honor how I feel, period. All right, there it is. Have a beautiful weekend. Have a beautiful autumn equinox. How are you going to celebrate? I say light a fire somewhere safely. Enjoy that. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, subscribe here on the channel. Do leave comments if it's in your heart to do so. As always, I deeply appreciate them. I am reading them. And it's wonderful that you're sharing your journey with the rest of us. It is inspiring. Have a beautiful weekend, everyone. Love, joy, blessings, happiness, exquisite bliss. Peace. Bye for now.